looking to feel and look a little bit prettier, this video is for you.
Hi everybody, my name is Natasha and welcome back to this channel.
Today I'm sharing my 10 easy little tips. These are little tips and little shifts that are going to take you from feeling low to feeling a bit more prettier. And as everyone knows, during the week when you are so busy, those small little moments that you find for yourself to make yourself feel more confident have a lot of value, and you are worth it to take care of yourself and make yourself feel good, because when you feel good, you will make the people that are surrounding you feel good as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So let's just get into it.
Tip 1. Enhance instead of concealing.
On a daily basis, I will be super lucky if I just get the basics done. If I do have my SPF for the sun, brush my teeth, wash my face in the morning, and get my hair presentable, that is my goal before I leave the house. That is why I always carry a little makeup bag in my handbag.
So this is what I like to call parking lot makeup. As you can see, I don't have any makeup on my face. I just washed my face so that I could quickly show you what I do in the morning in the parking lot. The only thing I have on my face right now is I've already applied some SPF, but besides that, it's completely clean. We're not really going to focus on trying to hide any of our imperfections on our face. We are mostly going to draw attention to the parts of our face that we like, and that way we are actually enhancing. And I'm just going to go in with a very hydrating cream. So I'm just going to apply a generous amount on my face. Put that on. This way it also hydrates my hands. Having well hydrated skin is always going to make you look and feel prettier. Just SPF and hydrating cream. Next, I want to just draw attention to my eyes. So I'm going to try to enhance my eyes. So what I'm going to do here is get some of it on a Q-tip, because that's what I had in my handbag, and apply this in between my lashes. And that is already providing a little bit of color, because my eyelashes seem to be the same color as my skin and my eyes, and there's not a lot of definition happening. So I just kind of want to color in between the lashes. Now you can already see the difference. So I think that using eyeshadow rather than a pencil or any other type of eyeliner makes it look more natural, and that's the type of look that I prefer on a daily basis. And then I'm just going to go in with a mascara for the top lashes. Also, a great thing to have inside of your handbag is a tweezer, and that is good because you know those hormonal fluctuations that make you grow this weird pointy pokey hair overnight, and you might just need this because you never know what is going to wake up on your face with you in the morning. The last thing is just to put something on my lips to hydrate them and also give them a little bit of definition and color. So I like buffing whatever I have on my lips with my finger, and then I just use my finger to slightly dab on this area over here. And that's it. That is my parking lot makeup routine.
Tip number 2. Color in your hairline.
This tip here is to use the eyeshadow. As you can see, I put this color on my finger, which is quite close to the color of my hair, and I'm just going to apply that on my hairline here in the front mostly. Or if you have a tendency to always part your hair in specific area, then you could also do your path, and that way when you are standing in front of a light or taking a photo and the photo is kind of shining maybe a flash onto your hairline, and that can make you sometimes look like your hairline is thinned out, or it might even make you look sometimes like you've got like bald patches. But putting a little bit of eyeshadow on it and making it a little bit less like a neon patch in between your hair actually makes you look like you have fuller hair and a fuller hairline.
can even use a darker shade than your hair if you want to. And it doesn't have to be like a lot. You just need to make sure that the whiteness of your scalp is not shining through. And because it's a powder and it's not, you know, a liquid or a paste, it doesn't really clog your pores or anything. And it's so easy to get removed when you wash your hair, so it's never caused me any problems. This tip is also for the people who dye their hair when they have white hair coming out, because it just gives you a few extra days before you need to dye your hair again if you're already showing a little bit of your whites.
Tip number 3, pay attention to your belt line.
Another little tip I wanted to share with you guys actually has to do with when you are wearing a belt, and that is to make sure that your belt, once it's worn, is not smiling, which means it's not making on your stomach or on your waistline the shape of a smiley face. Let me just show you. Here I'm just wearing some jeans. I'm gonna put a belt on, and if I don't use the correct belt hole when I'm doing this, it's going to flop forward. Can you see? I've now closed the belt, but it's not tightly on me. See how it's falling down in the front? It also creates a circle, and that creates like a drooping shape here that you don't really want. Looking a little bit saggy and might actually make you look like you have a bigger stomach than you actually do have. So what you want to do is make sure you always got the right hole on. So having a straight line is going to create having less of the look of a sagging stomach. The shape that your belt should have should be as straight as possible and not drooping towards the front. Just make sure that everything looks nice and tidy there. The culprit is usually because people don't have enough holes in the belt. So what you can do is maybe invest in one of those machiny things that creates holes. That is a tip for your belts.
Tip number 4, wear soft fabrics to feel more comfortable and more confident.
You have seen me wear this throughout the video today, and this is one of my favorite sweaters. The reason I love it so much is especially because it's so soft. I don't know if you can tell on camera how soft it is, but because it's soft, just so quickly makes me feel warm as soon as I wear it, and also makes me feel comfortable. And when I feel comfortable in my clothes, I also feel confident. As long as I feel like I'm wearing soft material and soft fabrics against my skin, that always makes me feel prettier. And that goes for underwear as well. When you're wearing underwear which is cotton or just the right fabrics, you will feel so much better throughout the day. You will sweat less. You will feel that you can move with much more ease. I usually get my bras and underwear from Marks and Spencer's. I really think that their clothing are really soft and well made. And no, this video is not sponsored by Marks and Spencer's, but I do know that there's Marks and Spencer's internationally everywhere. I could suggest you go and find something in Marks and Spencer's, and if you are feeling uncomfortable in your underwear, it's probably because their fabrics are not soft enough for your body. So make sure that the clothes you are wearing, and especially the clothes that are directly touching your skin, are soft and good quality fabrics, and that is going to make you feel so much more confident and so much more prettier.
Tip number 5, use olive oil to soften your hair.
Next tip is for your hair. So when you are washing and conditioning your hair, there's something you can add to your conditioner to make your hair extra soft and also to really condition your hair and keep it healthier. So what you can do is when you're putting conditioning in your hair, all you need to do is add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and mix it with your conditioner, and then apply that to your hair and rinse it just normally like you would be rinsing out your normal conditioner. And this will make your hair even softer. The olive oil really does feed your hair as well. When you put olive oil on your hair, it really soaks in and feeds your hair and leaves it more healthy and also leaves it super soft.
Tip number 6, find a little time to style your hair.
If your hair is clean, that is just not enough sometimes, because when we do not style our hair, sometimes our hair has a tendency to become frizzy, and when your hair is frizzy, it kind of also makes you look a little bit older. So if you want a more youthful look, it is very important to find a moment where you can quickly style your hair, because hair carries a lot of visual weight when it comes to your whole appearance. So even if that is taking the time to put your hair up in a ponytail, or just to make sure you blow drying it in a way where the frizz is tamed, just make sure also you're not over styling your hair, which means your hair doesn't have to look like you just came out of the hairdresser. You want your hair to look natural, you want your hair to look healthy, and you want your hair to look nice, but you don't want it to look like over styled. So if you're over styling your hair, that might also be a reason why you are looking older. It just also looks very high maintenance.
Tip number 7, portray confidence with good posture.
Okay, so let's talk about posture. When you are sitting and you are slouched and your shoulders are forward and your back is rounded, automatically you look a little bit bored.
And when you look bored, you also look uninterested. You portray a picture of being less confident and less trustworthy.
When you are sitting with your shoulders back and your back straight and your head up, make sure that your shoulders are in line with your hips. And when you're sitting or when you're standing, then you are projecting confidence. And when you are projecting confidence, people are drawn to you and you do look prettier in their eyes.
Tip number 8, proper hydration is key. The first step is obvious. You need to be drinking enough water. So 8 glasses a day should be enough to get to your skin and also send a message to your body that you don't need to hold on or to retain water. Did you know that the secret for long living is in citrus fruits? These fruits don't only just hydrate you, but they reduce aging and keep you healthy. And the vitamin C that they contain also keeps you from getting sick and keeps your immune system strong. You can also hydrate from the outside in with coconut oil. You can put it on your face, your skin, your body, and the easiest way to do so is to add some to your warm bath and just soak in it. And if you feel like you're drinking enough water but you still feel dehydrated, you're probably drinking too many teas, coffees, or alcoholic beverages. These are beverages that dehydrate you. So for every one of those drinks, you need to be drinking an extra glass of water. Remember how much fun it was to eat wobbly jelly when we were kids? Well, jelly is basically water and gelatin, which is super great for your bones. So eat your water by enjoying some wobbly goodness. And if you feel like your hair might need a break from those heat treatments, just enjoy the low maintenance hairdos and take advantage of so many cool products out there that enhance locks and curls, making them look bouncy and beautiful with no heat or breakage. If you suffer from very dry skin, especially on your lips, there's a bee product called Propolis, and this hydrates in depth and also heals wounds. It's an antioxidant that fights against disease and damage in the body. Eat fresh. Combine fruits, vegetables, and greens that are high in water and antioxidants to make yummy dishes and enjoy. Toothpaste and gum are usually minty fresh, so the mint effect will make you thirsty. So brush your teeth regularly and chew mint gum to induce the need to drink water. And when it comes to hydrating the skin of your face, do not skip the serum. Serum is water for your face and has the ability to be absorbed by your skin easily, where face creams sit on the surface of your skin to protect from exterior factors. Tip number 9, smell nice to elevate your appearance and increase perceived attractiveness and confidence.
So I'm sure you've lived through the experience where someone passes in front of you or beside you and you can smell their scent and their perfume, and it's so nice and inviting and it makes you turn your head and look at that person. Smell is really important when it comes to the way people see you. You can actually look prettier in people's eyes if you smell nice. So don't forget and don't neglect good hygiene. Make sure that you always clean and fresh, and then as an extra, just make sure that you're spraying your favorite scent. This is the way that you're supposed to do it. Is
let me show you where to properly spray your perfume that is going to drive them completely insane. Start with your pulse points. So spray on your wrist and pat it together. Don't rub it because you'll ruin the notes. Just pat it gently. And then put some behind your ear so that when they hug you, they can smell how intoxicating it is. But please do not spray your perfume on the front of your neck or on your bare chest because it will cause wrinkles. Spray it on both your collarbones instead. And also the back of your neck. This is so that you leave a scent trail everywhere you walk and people will definitely turn their head.
Thank you, Jasmine, for that helpful tutorial.
That's enough. Don't overspray because then you will overwhelm people with your smell and that is not what you want. So make sure you're just clean and fresh and have a little bit of your favorite scent spritzed around.
Tip number 10, use a signature item that instantly gives you confidence.
Talking about scents, some people have a signature scent. You know exactly who that person is because they're always wearing the same scent. And having something that is a signature for you can be a building block to how you feel and if that thing makes you feel confident or makes you feel prettier. Personally, I've always had a black leather jacket in my wardrobe and I've always worn it with so many different outfits and I love wearing my black leather jacket. What I'm saying is it makes me feel nice and confident when I wear it. When I'm wearing something that makes me feel confident, I think I do look prettier because people will get your vibe when you're feeling good about yourself. You can do that when you're wearing something that is your favorite thing.
Here are some examples of celebrities who have left their signature using iconic accessories or items that they have worn throughout their lives.
So that's it. Those were my 10 little tips to make you feel a little bit more pretty, especially on the days where you just don't feel your best. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it even just a little bit, please press the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.